all of my friends and family. Practically the whole hive is gone.
Why? What happened?
The bee population in the U.S. declined 42% in the last 15 years due to colony collapse disorder, disease, pesticides, and loss of habitat.
Do humans know how important we are to their existence? Our honey has health benefits. We pollinate coffee plants and over 400 crop species, important to their food supply as well as maintaining ecosystems and habitats.
If bees are not here to pollinate plants and humans had to rely on wind pollination, the landscape of the world would not include cotton plantations, orchards, disease, and acres of alfalfa grown for cattle forage.
Humans would also have to give up cotton clothes and many medicines.
Wow, this is crazy. Is anyone doing something to help the bees?
Hi, how are you today?
Great, I'm Farmer Nicholas and I have my own table here selling crops from my farm.
Nice to meet you. We're the Bee-lievers from Lincoln Middle School in Mount Prospect, Illinois. We are trying to create awareness about saving the honeybee. Eliminating the use of harmful pesticides would help increase the honeybee population. Have you ever considered increasing or creating safe bee habitats on your farm?
I've never thought about it.
The population of honeybees is steadily declining.
It may cause bees have been dying because of the chemicals and pesticides like neonicotinoids.
I've fertilized my crops with that just dust bee. Where's this mainly happening?
The most common place for pesticides to clean bees is right here in the Midwest, with a 60% decrease in the bee population and the use of greater than 0.04 pounds of imidacloprid, which is the most popular pesticide used per square mile.
This pesticide weakens bees' memories, affects their ability to forage and fly, and damages their nervous systems, causing paralysis and eventual death.
This pesticide is one of the many causes contributing to colony collapse disorder.
What can I do to rely less on pesticides but still keep my crops productive?
We met with beekeeper and agricultural specialist Steve Kavoko, and he told us if you communicate with the local beekeepers on kinds of pesticides to be applied, they can keep bees from going out and foraging, and this will help them from being killed.
All I have to do is make a phone call? Well, I can do that.
And we met with Helen Mazzocco, who told us that if you register with the Illinois Agricultural Department, then they can help keep you and your bees safe.
I can do both. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Steve Pavoko, the Environmental Ground Superintendent of Mount Prospect.
Hi, I'm Mayor Arlene from Mount Prospect.
Nice to meet you. We're interested in increasing the number of bee habitats in your community. According to BeyondPesticides.org, one of the best ways to help increase the honeybee population is to create pesticide-free zones in our local communities to encourage pollinators.
We surveyed 163 people, and over 96% of them said that they're interested in creating and maintaining new bee habitats in their communities.
What type of habitats are you talking about?
Habitats can be managed like bee boxes or unmanaged like wild gardens and plants. Of the number of people we surveyed, they were equally supportive of both types of habitats.
Of the number of people we surveyed, over 96% of them said that they're interested in increasing the bee population by creating new bee habitats.
The average bee box is $275, including the bees. And a one-time additional cost for tools and clothing is $80.
And there are local chefs that are interested in collecting and using the honey in their bee box from the bee boxes.
Yes, I have a bunch of new recipes that I can use the honey in, and I can sell in jars too.
And we can create pollinator-friendly gardens to attract honeybees by planting a variety of different flowers that bloom in different seasons.
How can I know which support new bee habitats?
Over 96% of the survey respondents are interested in collecting and maintaining are interested in increasing the bee population by donating money and time to create and maintain the bee habitats.
This is a great solution and it benefits so many people.
And the community supports it. That's fantastic.
This is really exciting. I can't wait to share the idea at our next trustee meeting.
We'll come to and share information and new game to help create awareness.
Great, thank you.
Hi, want to play our game?
Sure.
Can you tell me more about the game my child is playing?
In the game, you're the bee, and your objective is to pollinate as many plants and flowers as you can without pollinating those with pesticides on them. You also want to avoid predators. Pesticides and predators weaken you and you may die.
Dad, this is so fun. Can we get it?
Wow, I never knew bees could be so educational and funny at the same time. Does this game cost money? I don't like to pay for games.
We decided to charge $3 for the app because even though 59% of our survey respondents said that they don't like to pay for apps, 79% of them said that they'd be willing to pay if all the profits went to a nonprofit organization.
And we partnered with the Illinois Beekeepers Association to help donate all the money to save the bees.
Wow, look at how many of us there are now. All these new habitats have saved our lives. Thank you, the Bee-lievers, for saving our lives. Be the hope.
about honeybees, and can you just name a couple facts that you learned that you were very surprised to learn throughout your research?
A fact that I learned that surprised me was that when bees have a small lifespan and they have multiple jobs during their lifespan. Their lifespan is 21 days, and almost every other day they get a new job. Like when you're born, you have good wax glands and you can create new infrastructure that helps the bee hive, and when you're getting older and older you get more and different jobs.
One surprising thing that I learned in my research is that when pesticides will be applied, it goes through the whole plant and stays in there for a very long time.
Another thing I learned was that when the bees swarm and they take the queen and half the hive away, the queen leaves behind a queen egg. But if they need another queen because the queen died for some reason, they can feed a normal worker bee egg royal jelly, and then it'll turn into a queen.
Very neat. What other solutions did you guys have before you came up with this solution?
One of our solutions was to create the game, which we give them the prototype? Which we do have it on a tablet.
When you guys came up with the plan to do the game, did you know, I heard that it was gonna cost $3 and that you would be donating some of the money to the nonprofit. Do you know, did you talk to any professionals about how to create the game or how to get that process started to get it out to the market?
We haven't talked to anyone about creating the game yet. So yeah.
The game is $3, and all the profits go to a nonprofit organization to help save the bees.
Go ahead.
Last year we did, we had our app also, and we did talk to somebody about that, and they said our app would cost around $250. And so the way the app is this year, based on the way they said how they decide how much money it is worth, I think it's about around $500.
How are you guys gonna get your solution to other people?
Well, one main way that we thought that we would get our solution out to other people was by educating people on the importance of bees, which is what we're doing now. And another way is that we created the game to also educate the younger generation of kids to understand the importance of bees.
Jonah, can you tell them about the survey we sent out?
We sent out a survey to a bunch of people, and they sent it out to more people. It reached a bunch of countries, and it asked questions like would they support bees under different circumstances, and like how much would they pay for the game.
So it sounded like you guys did a lot of work, and you obviously have a lot of people on your team. How did you divide the work up between your team members?
We divided into robot and project, and half of us worked on project and half of us worked on the robot.
Also for recent weeks, like this week, the drive team worked on the robot and everyone else worked on the project.
And at the beginning of the year, to find out that we were going to do bees, each person chose their own animal that they wanted to do research on, and then we narrowed it down to bees, and we did research on it, and that's how we got all our facts, and then we wrote our script.
That was my next question. How did you choose these?
How are you guys, let's see. I can answer that question. Who did you share your solution with?
We shared a solution with Steve Cavoco, the environmental and ground superintendent in Mount Prospect, and we asked him a few simple and easy questions on the basically environment, because he is the environmental and ground superintendent in Mount Prospect, and the types of flowers that we would need to put down, certain spaces where we would create not managed bee boxes, but unmanaged, like wildflowers or gardens.
He also told us that the Mount Prospect Centennial is in 2017, so he told us that there's going to be a garden with purple and white flowers, and we told him that bees really like purple flowers, so it's working out really well.
Wonderful, and then I have just one quick question. How much is it, have you guys looked in how much it's gonna cost to share your solution with people?
We sent the survey out and it's in 8 or 7 different countries.
It didn't really cost that much. It didn't cost us at all to create the survey. We just put in some questions and we sent it out, and 139 people answered it in over 7 countries in the world.
Very cool.
It's a great response.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.